Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a different type of video, and it's actually on XRP today. So normally I do my videos on mineable coins and not proof of stake coins, but I've been invested in XRP like financially before in 2017, and this is big news for XRP, so I thought I'd just cover it on the channel just to give you guys some insights and some things that people might not know about this SEC ruling against Ripple. So it says here, judge rules XRP is not a security in the SEC case. Ripple Labs scored a victory in the United States District Court in the Southern District of New York, and they ruled that partly in favor of the company in a case brought forth by the Securities and Exchange Commission backdating into 2020. According to documents filed on the July 13th, Judge Soros has granted summary judgment of favor of Ripple Labs, ruling that XRP token is not a security, but only in regards to the problematic sales on digital asset exchanges. However, the SEC also managed to notch a victory of its own, as the federal judge has ruled that XRP is a security when sold to institutional investors, as it met the conditions set by the Howey test. SEC lawsuits sought to compel Ripple to stop offering its XRP token under the premise that XRP was a security, thus required additional regulation. So if you didn't know, it wasn't listed in any of the US exchanges. You could get it like pretty much any other country across the world. But for the US investor, you couldn't invest into Ripple from an exchange like Binance US or Coinbase. And then it says, within a matter of minutes after the news broke, the price of the XRP is catapulted from 45 cents to 61 cents. This puts the token over 25% as of the time of this article publishing. The case Ripple has been going through since December of 2020, when the SEC sued Ripple and its two chief executives, these people, over allegations the company was offering unregistered security. So the reason that they got into this was because they were taking outside investment, I believe, and basically using that as the fund to make the Ripple Labs. So they took that investment and then they sold it on US exchanges, and the SEC didn't like that they had outside investment and stuff like this. So over the past 3 years, the case has had its fair share of dramatic intrigue, including the release of Hinman's documents and ongoing defiance of the face of the SEC accusations. So that's pretty much it, what the article covers. Now I want to focus mainly on the SEC actually scoring its own victory here, as ruled that the XRP is a security when sold to institutional investors. So institutional investors as in like bigger people, not just the general public, if that makes sense. But still, it technically is classed as a security, and that's why it can be traded on Binance US and on Coinbase. Now, as we can see here, Coinbase has now relisted it. So Coinbase will be re-enabling trading for XRP on the XRP network. Do not send this asset over the other networks or your funds may be lost. Transfers for this asset remain available on Coinbase in the regions where trading is supported. So I believe that it's supported pretty much around the world apart from in the US, because I could hold XRP on Coinbase, I believe, when I was signed in. And then if we go on Binance here, I know this is in the UK, but I'm just showing you that it's still trading in the UK. But I believe if we click backwards, is there anything about Binance US? Let me go down. Yeah, so XRP relisted on Binance US. So it's been relisted on both of these platforms, which are obviously big platforms. And then it's basically had a massive skyrocket in price, up 50% in the last, well, not 7 days technically, but the last day and a half. So it was currently, if we do the calculation, it was maybe at 16 billion in market cap, which would still probably place it at 5th overall. However, there's been an extra 15 billion or 16 billion, 17 billion on top invested into XRP. Now, we don't know if that's coming just from the exchanges that have started to trade it again, or it might have been like transfer of assets from Bitcoin into XRP. We don't really know where that volume's come from. If we scroll down here, we can see that the major volume is obviously on Binance. KuCoin, surprisingly, is up there. Coinbase, just because they reopened the trading for it. But a lot of these exchanges here will allow you, like this is a European XRP to euros. And then there's XRP to BTC. So that would work backwards as well, BTC to XRP. And that's got some volume on it as well. But the main one is USDT to XRP. So maybe people had holdings of USDT and they just thought, we'll stick it into this, because obviously you have to put money in for the price to go up. because that's what makes the price go up. However, this is not really unheard of territory for XRP. It's been way higher than this, not by market cap, but by the price of one coin. If we go to all chart here, we can see at the top it was $3. So this is where I got interested in it. And I bought some, but then I just basically sold it all the way down here because I thought, nah, it's not going anywhere. And then when that lawsuit hit, I was thinking, you know, there's not really a possibility. But we have seen it higher in the bull runs of 2021 to 2022. That volume was pretty high there. As you can see, this is the major volume of the coin. So the reason that you normally see these kind of spikes backwards is because there wasn't as much coins on the market. So, you know, over time, you can collect more coins from staking and stuff like this. You know, it doesn't really mean much for XRP. They still, if they want to be known as a full-on, you know, not security, they need to have the institutional investors, like we have with Bitcoin and BlackRock, trying to get into it with their ETF. And, you know, we have Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy getting into it. Those are kind of institutional investors, so banks and stuff like that. They're not allowed to actually invest into XRP yet. So it's just all kind of the regular crypto user. So nothing that's institutionalized yet. If it does go through that is not a security for institutionalized investors, then we could probably see XRP take off way more. Even though it's still fifth, we could probably see, you know, a lot of money getting put into it from these institutions. If we go on to just cryptocurrencies by ranking here, we can see that XRP is fifth. So it would have currently been before this under USD coin. So it would have just been at sixth place. And it doesn't really have much places to rise. It can't really, it could take over BNB if they have enough people buying into it. It probably need to be 0.8, so 80 cents for it to go past BNB. And then it's probably not going to go past Tether just because it's just so much market cap. You need nearly, you know, 2.5 times what this is. So just a rough estimation, maybe $1.70 or $1.80 to make it up to where Tether is. And then Ethereum and Bitcoin, obviously, there's not really going to be much in place to overtake them. You know, so a lot of people have still been holding XRP, and it's a very big coin, obviously. And a lot of people want to see it succeed. So it's good that it's been listed on Coinbase and Binance US for those, you know, US investors, because that's mainly where a lot of cryptocurrency buy-ins is happening, is from the US. I believe the figures is something around 40% of the money in cryptocurrency is from the US, and the rest is spread out between the world. I know that Europe holds a substantially large amount as well, but that's split between different countries. And obviously South America with El Salvador, they hold mostly in Bitcoin. They're one of the biggest buyers of Bitcoin and miners of Bitcoin right now. But the US is still on top. So anything that kind of goes through the US and that gets cleared through there brings in a lot of money for investors. And we've seen this with XRP. And also, if we look at the charts as well, Bitcoin's been on a tear for the last 30 days. So that kind of helps it as well. Just because, you know, if Bitcoin was probably at like 25,000, we wouldn't have as much people trying to move into XRP, I don't think. Same with Ethereum, but that just follows Bitcoin. And with pretty much most of the coins in the top 100 list, they all follow Bitcoin, as you can see. Just a little bit behind it though. There are some that aren't going to, but for the most part, all these charts are green just because of Bitcoin going up, and then some of them are following on from XRP because that's a lot of money coming into XRP as well. So I just wanted to give my thoughts on XRP, and hopefully you guys enjoyed and like the video. Subscribe for more content like this. Let me know if you kind of like this content where I go and give my opinion about different coins. I'm not too into proof of stake coins, but I am into all the proof of work coins. So if you see my channel, you already know this, but let me know if you want to see more videos like this.